Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4 with Black Ice. And in a way, I'm very glad to be back playing this. I've just got done from basically 2 days and just less than 3 or 4 hours ago. So I've been playing a lot of regular or mostly regular Hearts of Iron. Say mostly because as you know, I'm in the beta, so I was playing the beta, testing out things, and I like the additional complexity, additional nuances of Black Ice most assuredly. Though the one thing I really, and I've just been shifting some of the air units around, love the new air stuff. Now, only going to talk about what was talked about in the development diaries or other podcat statements, so nothing new here in that sense. But the new air isn't going to fix everything that we all want fixed, and I came over here to sort of illustrate it. It isn't going to deal with the teleporting air bug, meaning if Germany's controlling the skies over Britain, controlling the channel skies, controlling, this air zone and northern France air zone, Britain can still, and if there's no interceptors over Berlin, Britain can still bomb Berlin with no cost of any air. And and it's been stated that there are major technical difficulties in getting that done. Sort of a pathfinding and several other elements they've stated that they have to resolve before they can do that. Now, I think, and this is just my speculation, they don't really see it as a problem. This isn't a bug to them. This is a works as designed, for sure. And this is how it was designed to do it. And sort of like the whole North African thing here, they liked it. They liked it. They liked the idea that you could go into this dead zone. They just wanted to develop an AI that was smart enough not to go in there, and to make it so difficult that if you try to send any appreciable forces through there, they'd die of starvation or whatever. Well, in various versions of the game, I've sent troops down here, and they've somehow made it all the way across here, and then get into where there's more infrastructure and start getting supplies and do okay. They were pushed into doing a no man's land type or a border block. I mean, this ends up being a de facto no man's land, but the other stuff they talk about is blocking some of the borders in here when just leaving the Khyber Pass, and some other areas, sort of a border block situation, so that they liked it. So I think they liked the air system, that part of the air system, but they're getting enough feedback that tells them that no, it needs to be changed. So it's going to be changed, I do believe, at some point, but not right away. So, and they've also mentioned that there's fixing some significant bugs in the air thing. Podcat recently stated something about I think it was Haddad who mentioned that early fighters were doing fairly well against later war fighters or something, and supposedly it was a bug in the program where if you got fighters fast enough, they actually did worse than slower fighters, in the sense, I'm guessing if the values got too high, they sort of rolled back around to being, lower values. The idea that a 12 is equal to a 2 or a 10 is equal to a 1 or something, and a 9 is better than a 1, so, or something like that it may have been a situation so that some of the stuff they fixed is bug related. But this is sort of step one, as they were saying, with the new air system. It's so much easier to manage. Some of the stuff needed to be done for them to make some other improvements that they want to do down the road, but it is nice to do. Nice to play with them. Much easier to manage. Okay, Italy joins the Axis. Oh, another thing. This is actually a remake of, God, I think it was like 12 minutes of an episode. Of this episode I declared war against the People's Republic of China, and they promptly joined the Comintern. And after I declared war on them, and then the Soviet Union came into the war against Japan. I didn't like that, just because now I don't know whether this is a if we had declared war against all the warlords all at once, if that would have been created a united front, and they didn't do that. I don't know. Oh, I want to make another factory and keep them to be loyal puppets. Let's produce some more trucks. So, just as a warning to you, if you get into this situation, don't declare war on them unless you're ready to go to war with the Soviet Union. I don't think the Soviet Union would have gone to war over communist China at almost any situation like this, especially with Germany being as powerful as it is. I don't think they would risk it. Stalin did not want a two-front war, and he was smart enough to know it. So that is going to remain minor disappointment in that there is some excuse me. Take a drink there. There is some oil and some aluminum particularly would be nice, but we'll deal with that, not having it. Good. Improve factory levels, which definitely helps. We got heavy air now, 5, yeah, so that's 7.5% reduction in building costs. Okay, carrier task forces. That is very good, very important. Got that. Protection, escort efficiency. Yeah, we got a lot of island garrisons. And we also need to look at various sub-detection and construction level 4. Technologies, not just tactics. What we want to do here is resource extraction plus resource gain efficiency. That will help us with all of the aluminum that we do control, and air warning ruler and such. Okay, we're still back at 139. So that, okay. So we got these. This takes improves. Okay, so we got to do better basic radar to get that. So that, but I want to look at torpedoes, anti-submarine mortars. Those are all sort of on head, but let's do the food radar. Now mentioning improved radar, that's a good thing. Oh, the new radar zones, man, those are nice. Okay. So, this sort of gives us a vague idea of coverage. for some of the radar. It's wake, so that's American control. We can't build on American control. We wouldn't want them. To have radar anyways. I'm not gonna be, okay, southern expansion, great. I'm not going to be, oh, what's this? Ask for access, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that at the moment, I don't think. Okay, demand French Indochina, yes. Okay, so we want to do that once we can. Naval doctrines, that would be good. And probably where we're going to go, but yeah. No, I don't know that we want to get involved with that. We're going to see if we can get French Indochina. Once France collapses, they've lost their Maginot Line basically. These guys are still at peace. As a work on another one. Yeah. We're not going there just yet. Okay. Kingdom of Romania has been forced, okay. Okay. And submarine yard level 4 is reached, and shipyard level 9. Vehicle factory level 2. Getting Toyota out there building cars, trucks, whatever. No, there's a bad graphic thing there, okay. Take a quick look. So, you know, some light armor. Not very big, we may see about expanding that a bit. But for now, it's good to get a few of those. Naval strike, we want to do that. How are we doing? We got a... okay. Looks like we're doing pretty good on equipment. So what I want to do is... add unit, add unit. Yeah, I think that'll be good. They're right now pretty weak. We can see about adding some more stuff, but there's just lots of mountain provinces in a lot of these places that we need some mountain divisions. And that's going to be expanded over time. Now, yes, let's add this to all of our marine divisions to better. Still going to leave the jungle support unit just because we'll likely be sending them to fight in jungles. And that would be... Let's see what we can do with... Soft attack plus 30, yeah. We want to do that. Don't know, it's really a cavalry reconnaissance, but let's... Well, let's also go with division headquarters. And reconnaissance, yeah. Save. Let's look at our basic fighting division. I don't know that we really need anything more at the moment. For them, how are our cavalry divisions? The thing I think they could, well, maybe not now. Good enough for the moment. Because if, when we get ready to go for anti-tank rifles mine, which they don't have a good picture for, okay, that will help. Probably means we'll need to produce some new things. Let's do anti-air upgrade. Need more oil, so getting all we can from Manchuria. Not getting enough from the Soviet Union. Okay, that'll be closer, won't waste a factor there. Oh, what are they? Oh, yeah. Let's go with some from Argentina. Let's see now here. We don't have any munitions factories, so let's see about researching a few of those. Let's not leave those two divisions there. Thanks, already there.
이동 준비 완료. 스틱이다. 스틱이다. 요캡. 스틱이다.
Legionary Romania joins the Axis. France has capitulated? Wow, that happened awfully fast. They must have had very low national unity. So now, because Paris hadn't fallen. Now, as soon as this is done, we can see about trying to get Indochina. Mitsubishi was the improved naval bomber, which is very good. First, let's look here. Okay, so we can afford one more factory to get more oil. Vichy France has declared war on Free France. Okay. Second armistice at Compiègne. Let's see. Tunisia has capitulated, Syria has capitulated. Rudolf Hess does his flight. Yeah, I wonder how difficult that'll be for the US or the AI to go after that supply of oil from there. What's this? Aluminum from the German Reich. Okay. No, we're not at war, so that doesn't matter. But will have to go away once if we go to war. And excavation, so we can get our own aluminum that we control out a little better. Now, and I'm going to do most of these. Thinking long-range land-based out of the sea type fighters. Let's go for that. Oh, we're missing. Okay. The other thing we might need to do is anti-tank equipment. No, it didn't have a proper Japanese, so it would be an empty one of these. Motorcycle recon. No, doesn't look like we need any at the moment. Yeah, well, we're not building any. We got mega amounts of force artillery. Transportation, and we don't need to build any more. And if we do, we will, but tell them we're not. Yeah, this is going to be something of a boring episode, I guess. Very little action. Radar. You can see further. I also love the new radar on graphics and setup. Now, what I want to do here is, well,
이동 준비 완료.
I want to see what's going on up here, man.
시작이다. 이동 준비 완료. 오케이. 시작이다.
Might be too fast, but let's speed it up a little bit there. Okay, Navy there. Now we're going to demand French Indochina. And we can improve our government some more, which is nice. These are useless, I think, mostly. Let's see. Decisive battle. Now that was Japan's whole naval viewpoint. I think it goes back to Togo. Is they wanted to have big decisive battles and draw the enemy into it. I think, with like Tsushima, draw the enemy into a big battle, and preferably at night, and just sink it. And the idea that they know they were going to take losses, but if you have a decisive battle and you sink the others, whatever you have left remaining will be significantly more than the enemy, and you will have won. And they thought they could do that. I don't think they thought of that if the British, the American, and the French fleets all showed up all at once together, without being distracted by Germany, that they were going to win anything like that. And not that that's what they were thinking, but if they could take on one of the major naval powers with what they had in the Pacific, they could sink it, and then another fleet would come in and they would sink that, and then another one would come in and they'd, that's how they were thinking. So that's capital ships, and they were definitely much more into capital ships than carriers. Carriers is what they ended up doing very well with, but it's not what they wanted to do well with. I think we're going to go, we're going with that for the moment. I think that may be the best. I'm not sure. Okay, bring military factories. Let's convert these over to the wallets. Before we do that, I think we will be around. Oh, there's nothing to improve. Okay, let's switch over to that, and we will increase this by the one. Sort of mentioning that decisive naval battle. Okay, pre-war AA. I'm sort of hoping that we can island hop, take the islands, put up enough land-based air to support naval operations, so that when we fight the Americans or anybody else's fleet, we will have significant air superiority, often based on land. Yeah, that would be good. We're still very much building out our fleet. I'll get it better organized before I think we're going to go face anybody significant, but right now I have no intention of going to war. Finland rejects Soviet demands. Okay, who truck deal with who? Finland. Okay. Okay, well, right now it doesn't look so bad for a war with the Soviets. Right now. I don't know where their army's gone. But without the Germans also at war with the Soviets. Well, I've gone to war with Finland. Okay. I don't want to. Go to war with them. We might, as long as long as Germany's going there, we might decide to do that. But I'm sort of kind of, and I mentioned this in one of the postings below the video. What I'm really trying to do, what I'm sort of strategically hoping to do, is to see if we can take India, and see if we can take Australia, maybe New Zealand. If we can control this, I don't. At least at the moment, maybe the AI is so bad that the US will be undefended and we can invade it, but I'm not anticipating that. But I'm hoping we can push into this part of the world, which will, shall we say, mess with the British heavily and the Americans and help our allies out. And if they can control up and through here, I don't know that they can, that would mean that we could trade effectively with them. Yeah. Well, we'll see how this goes. And then more production. That would be a good move. So not until 40 do we have a new class of submarines. Well, we are in 40. Okay, well, yeah, we're running that clock through fast. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah. Longer range there, that would be good. Okay, well I think at this point we're going to end the episode. Sorry it wasn't any more exciting, no real great action. They all can't be winners, but we keep moving along. Okay, thanks for watching, thanks for liking the videos, do appreciate that of course, and please post questions, comments, suggestions, ideas. Love hearing from you. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.